all you people. Okay, so I have been, sorry it's been so long for one, but I've been watching the new Miraculous episodes as they come out. I'm a little frazzled because wow, I just watched the Ladybug episode and oh my gosh, y'all, it is insane. Oh my goodness, it's just absolutely insane. Like, there's so much lore that they stuck into it. But like oh my goodness, like, and now we got to see, oh my gosh, we got to see Adrian making the little lucky charm that he made for Marinette for her birthday, and Plag, of course, was absolutely no help in that, and Gabriel was not really much help with it either, but he at least let him go because Natalie said to. I am starting to really question what the deal is between Natalie and Gabriel, because I know obviously Natalie has a crush of some kind on Gabriel, even though she knows Emily and Gabriel are married. Yes, Emily's not here now because she's kind of having problems because of the Peacock Miraculous, which we did get confirmed in this episode when he said that thing to her about the miraculous hello lore, that the reason that it's affecting her is that the broken miraculous, it's kind of like, I think it's kind of like, if you think about it, Plag in the Roger Cop episode when he's got the bracelet stuck on him. It's kind of like an opposite of that kind of a thing. So when he said that he couldn't transform because if he transformed, the gold on the bracelet itself would affect his powers, I think that has to deal with this too. Anything that hits the miraculous, anything that hits the Kwamis affects the powers of the miraculous or the miraculous holder. But it's weird because it's like completely affecting Natalie, even though she's like not wearing it. Like, she'll wear it, but then she'll take it off. And so you would think that then it'd be fine. But no, it's like actually leaving like an imprint on her somehow. And that same thing happened to Emily. Gabriel knows this, so he's trying to get Natalie to stop using it. And Natalie knows this. Natalie knows this, but this makes me question, why did Emily and Gabriel have these miraculous in the first place? Like, actually, why? Because, I mean, it would kind of make sense for, you know, Gabriel to have it now, considering he's trying to get the other ones, and maybe he just happened upon it since they were stolen long ago. But, and we always kind of assumed that Emily had the Peacock, but now we've got it confirmed, and now we can raise the question of why did they have it in the first place? I mean, they weren't, surely, they were not both evil and trying to go after the Ladybug and Cat. Miraculous. I can't speak. I mean, his mom seems like she'd be super nice, and I mean, I know, granted, we've never seen her. We've never met her. But I feel like she's super nice. And she seems to be, based off of what Adrian has said. And Gabriel didn't used to be this way either with his son. But granted, they did never let him out of the house before and only had him be friends with Chloe. So I don't really know what's at play here. But I am excited to find out more. But going past that to the actual Peacock Miraculous itself, this whole Sentimonster thing didn't make sense to me at first, because like it took me a minute to figure out what in the world those things were called. Again, with the just kind of drop the name in there, like the Kwamis. Like, I just realized one day that they were called Sentimonsters, and I'm like, oh, we have a name for those now. Okay, cool. What? Like, did I miss something, you know? Another thing, why are all the episodes coming out in such a weird order? You know, I honestly, at the beginning of this episode, of Ladybug episode, I legit thought that I was going to have to go in and reorder the timeline again because this episode was going to come between something and Befana. Luckily, that's not true. I was seriously terrified. I like paused it and I was like, no, 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 please, no. So, but also, like, my heart broke for Marinette this episode because she was really struggling, but she also did the same thing. She had to learn the exact same lesson as she already has. And I get that this is a kid's show still and that you have to have them learn a lesson most of the time. But we've already learned this lesson, like, in Roger Cop. Like, legit, we've already learned this lesson of her accusing others and it not being good. So it's like, things aren't always as they seem. We've been over this. You should know this now, child. I mean, I guess it's true, because, like, in real life, if you think about it, you're gonna make the same mistake more than once. But this isn't real life, so it makes me question things and decisions. But overall, I will say, beautiful episode. I wanted to cry when I saw that Adrian knew that Lila was being a liar still and wanted to do nothing but protect her. Also, it was super sad, that whole thing with him and the Ladybug Senta monster. I was like, oh, and he was so hoping that it was the real her, that she had actually fallen in love with him. So much so that he, like, so much so that he was going to actually kill and destroy the real Ladybug over it. Like, that broke my heart a little. And he tried to kiss her. Like, boy. Like, I got it the first time. She started leaning forward first, and it was the fake Ladybug. But the second time was with the real one, and she was nowhere near that. All she did was save him. Which made me question why she needed to save him in the first place. I get why Hawkmoth went to go save Mayura, because Natalie is sick and she shouldn't have been Mayura. But I really don't understand why Ladybug went after Chat Noir, because she shouldn't have had to. Is that a good way of putting it? She should have, like, because that's another thing. What happened to his cataclysm? It seemed to have just disappeared. Like, legit, it just disappeared. Thin air. There was nothing. Like, I don't remember him ever using it. It just went away. It's such a strange thing. And, like, we know that they can, that is, Hawkmoth and Mayura, we've seen them both, like, retract their powers, like she did this one. But I'm pretty sure we've never seen Ladybug or Cat Noir do that, and I'm pretty sure they can't. Also, really, the fork on the glass, that was like, ugh, I didn't like that either. Although that was funny that the other Ladybug brought all these giant gun thing, and she's like, I got a fork. He's like, yep, you're my Ladybug. Like, that's kind of sad almost, but, like, also great. Oh my gosh, there were so many good things. So many good things. And I want to talk about Oblivio sometime too, because, oh my gosh, so many feels. There are so many things, but I am going to wait for that for another episode, and also the S Torabelle Sophia fan of fun time. So thank you for joining me. I miss her. I miss you. But anyway, yes, thank you for joining me. Peace out, miraculous people. Cousin. I don't know. So no, wait. I'm Ladybug, so I have to be spots off. I don't know. Bye.